Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to be going through a two-step process that you can use to immediately go out and start getting clients. During the end of this video, the final part of it, we're going to be going through an actual outreach strategy. I'm going to do it live. I'm going to show you what you need to be doing. But to begin with, you've got to have this set up first, all right, which is who you target and what you offer. If you don't have this set out, don't even bother doing outreach. Okay, you need to understand this. Now, you've probably heard the term niche down a lot of times before, but you probably haven't heard why or how you should do that. So I'm going to explain that in this part here. I urge you, if you're not getting clients, this will be a big part of why you're not doing it. So we're going to go through like a few different sort of niches and offers that people have, and I'm going to explain a few things about this. So the first one we're talking about is general fitness. Now, as you can see here, there are a lot more coaches that offer general fitness than there are clients that need general fitness. Okay? There'll be a lot of people out there that are saying that they want general fitness. However, that's not what they mean. That's not what they need. Everybody has a very specific goal. So this means that if you pick up clients that are going for general fitness, the commitment level is going to be low and the value level is going to be low. Number one, because of how many trainers offer it, and number two, because of the pain point of general fitness isn't that painful. You get the gist on that. So next offer, we'll go into muscle development or weight loss. So very popular and very good. If you've got a big audience or if you've been around for a while, then you're probably already going to be smashing it in this space and not watching this video right now, which is fine. But for you guys, this obviously doesn't apply. So as we can see here, this is the same amount of clients as there are coaches, but the commitment level is only going to be medium because this is still very, very general. Like developing muscle as a 21-year-old lad is going to be different for developing muscle in like a 35-year-old woman. You're going to be needing to do different things. Okay, I'd much rather go with a trainer who specializes in, muscle development in 21-year-old lads, for example. So let's keep going on this. Muscle development for naturally skinny lads in their 20s. This is probably something that you've seen online, like I help busy men in their 20s get in shape, that kind of thing. But still, I do believe that is too broad. And this is where your offer is going to come into it as well. But knowing your offer and understanding that as you're marketing and doing outreach is very, very important. Now, the client commitment level is high on this because this is a big pain point. Skinny lads in their 20s that really want to get in shape, it's a high level pain point. If you get clients on this, well done. However, you're going to be competing with a lot of other coaches that are going for the same sort of audience. The thing that's going to set you apart is going to be your offer, which is what we're going through in this. Now, guys, this is something that I just typed up. Like, this isn't a set in stone thing. So just bear that in mind when we're talking about this and don't take it too seriously. Obviously, put a little bit more time into your offer when creating it. We'll do a whole video on offers at a later date. But yeah, so this offer is muscle development for naturally skinny lads in their 20s who are ready to transform their bodies in 90 days without spending countless hours in the gym or doing meal prep, get hench or money back. It's a bit of a mouthful. So let's go through this sort of bit by bit and I'll explain why it's got each element to it. So obviously we know muscle development for naturally skinny lads in their 20s. We need to tell people who we target. Brilliant, we've done that. Next thing is we want to register the commitment level. So we want people who are actually ready to transform their bodies. And then next thing is the time scale that they're going to do it in. Now, I'm not saying that you should promise people that you're going to get them a crazy, crazy result within 3 months, but having a time period of, what you take people from and to is a really good thing to have. Like if you know that you get a general result over 90 days, like they increase their muscle mass by like, X% or something like that, then you can play that into your offer, especially when you're on the phone with people. So yeah, the next bit is targeting another pain point, which is without spending countless hours in the gym or doing meal prep. Like if a guy is if he's like 24, 25, 26, he's probably settling into a job after university or something along those lines, and he's probably very busy. So he's not going to have the time, or he might not believe he has the time to actually go to the gym or do the meal prep. So you're going to be solving that problem for him by making his life a lot easier with your service. So the next thing is a guarantee, which is get hench or money back. And this is a little bit of a light-hearted guarantee, but to be honest with you, I would have something along these lines. Not something super serious like, oh, see results or money back. Like, get playful with it, be creative, don't be boring. The fitness niche, you know, it's not like, it is serious, but it doesn't have to be like too serious, if you get what I'm saying. Here, you're in the green zone as well, because there's actually less coaches that will have this offer than there are clients that are looking for it, if that makes sense. So there'll be more clients that need this than there are coaches that are providing it, which puts you in the green zone for commitment level and value level. So next thing we're going to go over is how to find and talk to your target. So let's exit this little Canva thing and go on to Instagram. So as you can see, I've already got this pulled up. So this is my local gym, and I've just typed this in on Instagram. And what I can actually see is everybody that's tagged Virgin Active Gym in their posts, which is amazing, because we're going to find a load of people here that are, number one, interested in the gym, and number two, will potentially need your service, which is exactly who we need. But there's a way of going about doing this, which I'm going to go through now, that's going to make your life a hell of a lot easier. And I'm also going to be going through like what you should do once you find these people. So don't worry, I'm not just showing you a list of people and saying, look, there they are. I'm going to give you something to actually do as well. So on these posts, what we want to do is, if, let's say, for example, you're targeting what we talked about in the last slide, so like guys in their 20s who want to build muscle, we want to find those people in the other audiences of these other people here. So we want to leverage other people's audiences. So this is a little bit out there, but what I would do, and what I have done in the past and what's worked for some of my clients, is go to your local gym on Instagram, find like a girl that takes like gym selfies, like this kind of thing, that hasn't got an audience which is too large, because obviously 17.4k are, you know, they're going to be all over the place. Probably not that targeted. It's going to be too much variety. This girl, yeah, she's taking gym selfies, but she's not really like, you know, it's not really like a gym account, so to speak. So what we can do is go back on that. I want you to find somebody who doesn't have such a big audience. Okay, all right, she might be perfect. So I don't want to go through other people's account loads. But if we come into the likes on this, what we're going to find is that it's mostly lads liking gym girls' photos, like it just is. And that's fine. But what we can assume about these lads is that, number one, they are somewhat interested in fitness in the gym. What we can also assume is the fact that they're liking, you know, these girls' photos, is they want to appeal to those kind of girls, which is absolutely fine. If you're making a lad develop muscle in their 20s, this is going to be one of the massive pain points for them. So we can also assume that they are part of that bracket. So what I would do is I would go through these people here, and I would start following all the accounts who are male that don't actually look like they are like gym accounts or already in sick shape. Like, okay, he already goes to gym, like, you know, he already seems like he knows what he's doing, so cool. What about this guy? Yeah. This guy looks like he goes to gym and stuff, but, you know, just give these people a follow. So if you've got your account set up right, this is where the next part of our strategy comes into play. So what we want to have in our bio is kind of an explanation of who we are and what we do. So I'm not going to use my exact Instagram for this one. I'm going to use somebody that we work with instead. Okay, so Adrian has a very specific target. He says, I help guys and girls pack on lean muscle mass to attain their dream physique. Okay, big impact in 90 days. Yeah, so he's got his 90-day offer in mind. He's telling us who he targets and what he does. Like in an Instagram bio, you can't put like paragraphs on top of paragraphs. So just go with something like this, because what we can assume, if somebody follows you back, then they are definitely going to be interested in what you do, because they will have gone onto your account and gone, who is this guy? Oh, he helps people do this. Brilliant. Follow him back. Perfect. He has registered somewhat of an interest in what you do there, which is absolutely amazing. So what you're going to do when they follow you back is you're going to send them a DM. Okay, it's that simple. So here is the exact strategy that I want you to do. So find people on others' audience. That's step one. What's wrong with my spelling, bro? Fine. Find people in others' audiences. The next thing that we're going to do is follow those people. When they follow us back, I want you to send them a DM. And all I want you to do is say something along the lines of, hey, name. Just gonna be saying, hey Tom, we're going to thank them for the follow. We're just going to be friendly. Say thanks for the follow. And we're just going to simply ask them, are you working towards any fitness goals right now? Yeah. So we just want to ask them if they are actually actively working to any fitness goals at the moment. And this is an appropriate thing to message them. Like, they followed the account, we can assume that they are somewhat interested in the service. And here we're going to get the yes or a no. I would rather get a no than not know at all. Okay? And the thing is with this, guys, as well, if you're a personal trainer with a smaller audience, then you're probably going to initially get more no's than you're going to get yeses, which is absolutely fine. Like, don't get disheartened at the fact that that's happening. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the same for everybody. It's the game you're in. If you really want to make it happen, you can get past that, because you will find clients from doing this. So you're just going to ask them what their goals are. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to lead the conversation towards getting them on a phone call. So we do have other scripts, and I will go over kind of what you need to do in order to build your own DM script in later videos. But like, you're human, just talk to them, see if they need the help, see if they're open to having a phone call. And then on the phone call, that's where you want to pitch them your service, provide them with a little bit of value, and just see if it's going to work, because you might speak to them, they might have some kind of other underlying condition that you can't actually work with, and that's absolutely fine. So the phone call is all about qualifying them, seeing if you can provide them with the result. If you can, as long as they've got the money, then why wouldn't they go with you? So I'm going to set you a target. I want you to follow, let's say 160 per day, because that means you're going to sit down 4 times a day, 4 times per day, follow 40 people. Right? Very, very simple. You're not going to get action blocked for following this amount of people on Instagram. Instagram will let you do this, so don't worry about that. You're going to follow 40 people, and then let's say out of the 160, let's say if only 10% of those people message you back. So 10% follow back. That means you're reaching out to 16 people per day. All right, which is just, it's quite a decent amount per week. It's over 100 people a week. Out of this, if you're not booking like 3 or 4 phone calls a week out of this, of just doing what we're doing here, then what you need to think about is go back to your profile and think, right, why are people not following me back? Or am I following the wrong people? Because that can be the case as well. Because if I'm following, say if I go into this girls and go into this, like if I start following all these people, like who are they? Like they don't look like the kind of people, like, I'm sorry, but they don't look like the kind of people that are going to need the service. They don't look like real Instagram profiles, some of them. All right, so you've got to bear that in mind when you're doing this, and just be careful you're following. That might be a reason why it's not working. Let's go through like a similar strategy for like girls as well. Girls are obviously slightly different. It's not going to work the same. You're not going to go onto like gym guys' profiles and follow the girls that are liking the photos. I would still go onto other girls' photos. Like, you want to find somebody that's like, an empowering woman. She's like helping other women do the same thing. And you want to follow the women that are liking her photos, because they're going to be a really, really good example, because those women are going to be people that look up to these women and are aspiring to be like them. So I'm going to, just before I hop off, find kind of a good profile to go through and just give you an example, because I want to show that it is very much possible to do this quite easily. I'll tell you what, let's go on to, everybody has a Pure Gym in their region, wherever you're from, and there's definitely going to be like, okay, cool, which is in great shape. Let's go on to this and let's see who we've got. So perfect, we've already got people that we can go through and follow that don't look like they go to the gym too much. We've obviously got like Active Gem, like she clearly already goes to the gym. That's fine, you can give her a follow and see how it's going for her. Yeah, so that would be my move with that, is find women that, you know, have profiles that is all about empowering other women and go through theirs, because that's likely going to be a good sort of like weight loss target. And yeah, guys, that is pretty much the video. If anybody wants this document, then I don't know, you can probably just screenshot this and just use it. I don't mind you doing that. And I hope this video has been helpful. I'm not really used to doing the presentation type videos, but if you've got any more questions on the strategy, or if you want me to go any more in depth with you, I absolutely don't have a problem with that. So come to my Instagram, give me a follow and give me a DM, and just, yeah, let's have a chat, see if I can help you out. Yeah, I hope that was valuable. I will get better at doing these presentation videos, but this is what you're going to have to deal with for now. So thanks for watching. If you've stuck it out to 17 minutes, I swear to God, you are going to do well. And yeah, peace out.